Okay, I believe we are live. Okay, I believe we are live. So for this stream, welcome to the live stream. The entire one person, I believe, are watching. So the mic quality for the stream is probably going to be lower than usual because I was having problems with my normal mic that I would usually plug into my PC. So I'm actually using the mic on my webcam right now. So today we are going to be building in Fallout 4. So hopefully, I believe you can actually get some of the pickup from the mic to hear what's going on in the game. I did turn off the desktop audio for this stream so that we wouldn't have the audio overlapping. So hopefully everything is at least decently understandable. So I'm going to turn off some things here so that we can actually play the game without having a bunch of annoying sounds in the background. So today we are going to be expanding upon my sanctuary settlement in Fallout 4 just because I thought that I would actually do a live stream today due to me not having any other chances to live stream in the past. So I decided to live stream today. So the most recent project that I've been working on is actually this little guy, or actually rather big guy right here. This is my barracks building, which as you can see I expanded upon the original platform for the sanctuary sort of house foundation. I expanded upon it and got some more of the cement shack floorings and used those to actually get an expansion to the foundation, of which I could do again if I wanted to, but it would then overlap the walkway where I have my street lamp, and I didn't want to do that. And then inside, this is my most recent thing that I've been doing and why I've been wanting to live stream, because today I'm going to be doing it to a different building. So this is sort of like my display case where I have one of the power armor suits. This is the T-60 Tesla power armor suit from the Automatron DLC, and that is just in the middle of some shack windows. And then around here I've just put a bunch of decorations. This is some stuff that I had here before, but I had to move the flooring to move this so that it'd actually be up against the wall again, because when I expanded this place it wasn't up against the wall anymore. So I will be trying my very best to watch the chat if anyone does end up actually watching. As of right now, I haven't had more than 2 viewers tops. So I'm going to keep the my phone, which I'm actually going to be watching or rewatching the stream on as it goes, so that I can watch the chat. So anyway, with that being said, as you can see here, I did some stuff in the back corner, and this is sort of like my mini gym area, I guess you could call it. And this is what I've been sort of having a bit of amusement watching lately, because all of the settlers now spawn here for whatever reason. I don't know why. Either that or they're just attracted to this place and all gather up here, because as you can see, there are about 26, I believe. Yeah, 26 people at this settlement, and there are a lot of people here. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's there's over half of the people here in the settlement here at this place, which is kind of hilarious. I really don't want to mess up your name. Someone is actually watching right now. Nathanator. I really apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. And then there's a 6688 behind your name. Hello to you. I hope your day is going well. Welcome to the stream. Today we are building in Fallout 4. Okay. I presume you're saying yes to me getting your name right. I really don't mean to mispronounce names. I haven't had to pronounce a lot of different people's names on stream before. But anyway, with that being said, today we are building in my sanctuary settlement, expanding upon some of my buildings to add display cases, which is what I have already done to one of my things. And here we have Red Dead in here, which he is one of the moderators for the channel, so he will, if he sticks around, he will be watching over the chat, I believe. But anyway, with that being said, the building that we are going to be working on today, and since I've already done a bunch of work on my barracks building, is actually going to be my, whatever you want to call it, sort of like my shopping district building, which as of right now is sort of in a fritz because due to, I don't know if it's really too apparent here, but I've built a lot at the settlement, and you can see here in the top corner, actually in the top right, the size bar is actually very low, when in reality it's actually, the settlement is over what it's supposed to be able to do, but my computer glitched or something like that, and I can now build quite unlimitedly. So I'm finishing up finishing the settlement by upgrading the buildings to house some of my power armor suits, and then I will be moving to other settlements. But of recent, I have been doing other things like doing expansions on the buildings with the barracks, getting the display case, and then there's also been things like this, which is my factory building, which I have built recently. As you can see here, I have all the production lines right there, and then there's one that does run over top of the door. But today we are going to be building in this building, which, as I said, is sort of on the fritz right now because I don't have power. We ran through a lot of it, and due to the settlement actually being too big, it actually has nobody working at the stations, which, yeah, so this building is always sort of looking kind of abandoned, for lack of a better word. And as I said, there isn't a lot of power going to this building, so we're going to go ahead and just sort of work on this building today and lighting it up, adding a display case of some sort, hopefully, even though it won't actually be in the center due to the way that this building is built, which, as I said, I expanded the other building with the barracks building so that I could actually put the power armor suit right in the middle. Like you can see, that's a 5x5 layout. I can't really do that to this building due to, well, the space around it. But anyway, we're going to start work by expanding on the back here. So I'm going to pick up some shack flooring and get some of the ones with the foundation, and so that we can actually put a expansion on the back of this building so that I can at least do something to install the sort of like the display case semi in the middle, hopefully. So luckily that fit there, and actually saw some cement bricks right there. That's like concrete, as it says here. And then of recent, I've also built a new generator building, which is over there. You can kind of see it. It's a big cement building, and I built that because I recently got the Wasteland Workshop, which allows you to build fusion generators. And that is one of the things that I had actually wanted to build for a while because they produce a lot of power. In Pacific, actually 100 power each, which is why you see the power for this settlement is at 305 because I have all of my generators running right now. Even though that's an insane amount of power and the settlement doesn't need that, it's I had to upgrade that building because the original shack design wouldn't accept the fusion generators, so I had to rebuild it into the cement sort of walls and flooring and all that stuff to accept the fusion generators as well as the older generators that I had. So I'm going to go ahead and actually try to find one of my traders so that I can get some wood because I don't have any as of the moment. I actually don't know where one is. Actually, I'm willing to bet you I could probably find one if I went into here by the gym. Or the mini gym, as I call it. Yep, there's one of my traders. Hopefully it's not glitched right now. Ah, she's not working. That's too bad. I wonder if we can find, Trading Koala. I don't know where she is, though. I don't think she's here right now. So we have another person watching. Welcome if you're new to the stream. Today we are building in Fallout 4 in my sanctuary settlement to add a display case with a suit of power armor in the center of my trading district building. Although as of the moment I'm actually sort of held up with getting supplies because I don't have any traders around me, and the one that I have at my settlement is glitched right now and won't actually trade her inventory as a trader. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll probably just have to wait for Trading Koala to spawn in, otherwise I can go work on the the walls and the flooring, because I can do that without the wood, because I have some that I've already built in the past that I can use there. So I'll go ahead and go do that quickly. And I will await for a trading caller to spawn in so that I can actually use her to get more supplies to build up the flooring as well as the walls. Because as soon as I can do that, this video will, actually this live stream will be able to carry on as it was before. Yeah, I have a lot of flooring, upper flooring for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure why I have a bunch of upper flooring, but I do. If I wanted to, it actually seems like I could expand this building really far out, going back, if I were to just get rid of the trees, but I don't want this building to be, like, too long and too sort of short going one way. It looked like a really long building, which, for lack of a better word, is not really what I want, because I find that the building can be a lot more useful if it's not long and skinny, because then you can actually sort of utilize the space more. So I still don't have the cement flooring, so I'll have to do the flooring up here. And then we will go up to the next floor and do the same. There we go. This should give a nice lookout of the river. And then I believe that's all I can actually do, unless I wanted to expand it one more, which I could expand it quite a ways, as I said, but I don't want to. I want to be able to put the semi in the center. So how... This is only 4 wide right now, so either way I couldn't put the suit anywhere near the center. So we will go ahead and work on the walls and just sort of go with it as along the way as we go. And actually I can flip on the walls there, which is useful, so that I don't have to wait to get the cement flooring down. And luckily I also have quite a bit of these in storage that I've actually used, so that I can actually build this up. Actually, a lot of these are coming from the generator building that I recently tore down. And then up here, I'm actually going to... I don't think I have any of these. Oh, I do. Luckily, I have all of the required supplies in storage. Oh, that's a bummer. Looks like this tree will have to go if I can actually grab it. I don't think I can. Can I grab this tree? Okay, good. That tree was getting into, or was like phasing through the wall, so I had to remove it so that we didn't have any phasing trees. Looks really weird with the floor just missing. And then we'll go up to here and get the corner blocks, I believe. I don't know where they are. I have a bunch of them in storage, but I think they're actually back here for whatever reason. Yeah, they're right there. I'll put one there, and we will put one there, and I'm going to replace these little blockout ones with the open ones, due to me not having the sort of luxury of being able to place them in the middle anymore, due to this being 4 wide now and not 3. So we'll place another one there, right there. Yeah, there we go. And now the roof, I believe, is the only thing that needs to get expanded. So we will move these, and then do my little trick of putting some actual flooring up here, putting these little railings, and then we'll put back the normal roofing. So I'll put those there, and then we will grab our railing, and then we will remove these and put back the roof. Actually, that depends. I don't know if I actually have any roofing. Actually, I should, due to me recently tearing down the generator building here. And then I always put them going so that they have the longest sort of, I guess you could say they correspond to each other. Like, you can see that this building, all of the sort of lines on the roof are going that way. I've always done that just because it's like the perfectionist in me. And then moving down, we'll go ahead and see if Trading Call is here yet. I hope she is, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to work on that building, because I really don't want to go scavenge for wood somewhere else. Yeah, so she's still not here. So I suppose what I could try to do is fast travel to another location, and then I could travel back. So I'll go ahead and travel to the Museum of Freedom real quick, and then we'll come back to Sanctuary and see if Carla is here. Otherwise, I will probably just be working on other parts of the building, like restoring power, before I work on those two lower points of the building. So I'll go ahead and wait for this to load, and then I will travel back to Sanctuary. I would do it on foot, but due to the size actually being sort of over what it's supposed to be, as I had mentioned earlier, a lot of the time when I actually travel back on foot and load Sanctuary in, it actually loads a bunch of my stuff wrong. Like, it'll put stuff on the floor that was on tables, and it'll move stuff around, so I usually don't actually walk there on foot. So, we're at the Museum of Freedom. Got a nice introduction. I don't believe there's anyone I can actually hit here. Yeah. There we go. I'll get a bit of a point going on before we head back to Sanctuary. And then of recent, as you might notice, I did get a bunch of the add-ons or the DLCs to Fallout 4. So I've got things like the Centennial, which I've had, and then I got the Automatron DLC, so I've got Ada. Oh. Nice. There we go. Oh, it's a sentry bot. Take that. So I just... That's the easy way to take care of these guys. Come here, guys. You don't want to be around for that. Oh, nice. And a vertibird. Just to add to the fun. I believe I have a for this. There's Brotherhood of Steel Knights on the floor. I did not expect that. And I'm not in power armor due to my suit is actually broken as of the moment. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Ada's conveniently on the floor, not doing anything. There we go. Took care of those people. And almost died. Okay, now! Oh, hello, Master Wolf! One of my great friends. So today we are playing Fallout 4 and building Sanctuary, although of recent I got in a bit of a dust up with some Brotherhood of Steel enemies, because in this playthrough, as maybe some of you know, I don't know if I really ever mentioned it, I decided to side with the Institute rather than going with anything else. Like, you can side with the Brotherhood of Steel, but I don't do that because you have to kill everyone in the Institute, which actually which includes your son. And oddly enough, it's actually caught on a really, really old live stream. I started crying when you had to kill your father, because it just... Actually, your son, my apologies. Because it's just like, dude, he built so much, and then you go and kill, and it's like, it's messed up. So we're going to wait for this to load and see if trading call is there so that I can actually get the supplies to build the flooring for the shopping district building. Of which it will actually... This might take a minute to load due to the stuff that I have in Sanctuary. There you get a good view of the Pip-Boy. And then along with some of the DLCs that I actually got, I ended up getting some of the Creator Club add-ons as well. So my Pip-Boy actually has a Nuka World sort of design on right now. And then I got some other ones, like some of the comic book characters from Fallout 4. Okay, so here we are on Sanctuary, and as I said, well, sometimes it spawns in stuff wrong and spits them all over the place. I don't know why. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it did anything to this port of everything, which is the port with a lot of sort of delicately, I don't know how you'd say it, but there's a lot of exactly placed stuff here that it's really annoying when it spawns in wrong. I don't believe I can actually grab the stuff that fell behind there. There we go. So I will fix this later, I guess, due to me wanting to actually get work done on that building. So I don't know, I don't think I can actually place this there without it falling over backwards. So for now we will place it there and go work on that building. And see if Trading Cole is here. I don't think she'll actually be here though. Oh, thankfully she is, so I can actually get the supplies. Of which I have voices turned off so that they don't show up in the stream and overlap mine. So I'll go ahead and get the supplies from her, which in this case I need wood. And since it's cheap, I'm going to pick up concrete as well. And I'll pick up steel, just because. So I'll go ahead and drop this and scrap it so that we can actually expand upon the building. Not equip it. I don't know how you'd equip shipments of concrete and wood. Be interesting though. Where is it? There it is. It fades through the floor. Okay, now we can go ahead and get on with building the flooring for this building. So we can actually start working on getting power to this. And then later in today's video, if I actually have the supplies, I equipped all of my buildings with a fireworks system, which I will be showing off later once we have this building finished. And then we'll go ahead and go add some lights so that this place is not so in the shadows anymore. So I believe, yeah, I just placed them on every sort of meeting point for the flooring. So we'll have one, oh, I don't know where it went. We'll have one there. And then I'll have to run power through the center of this building like I usually do, because the way that the lights work in Fallout 4 is if there's power nearby, they will turn on. You can't actually wire them to anything, which is unfortunate. Oh boy, lag. And then we'll go up to the second floor and do the same thing. And then I believe what I'm going to do for a lot of this, and since this is the shopping district, the reason I'm working on the shopping district building, one is because I haven't done work on it yet for the display case and everything to make it look sort of nice due to the amount of power I might have. But also that if you are not familiar with the way that the Fallout 4 building mechanics work for building shops, is you have to have a certain amount of currency to actually build them. Because it's a shop, it just makes sense that you build them with currency, and I have a lot of caps right now, which in Fallout 4, bottle caps is the form of currency. And then I don't know where the light went. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. And then we'll put that there. Put a light right there. And then I believe we need one right here. There we go. And now I actually need to run power through the center of this building so that everything else has power. So what I'm going to do here is actually get some conduits going from the ceiling, I believe. I don't know. I don't think I've ran power through this building like this before. Yeah, no, I haven't. I used the weird glitch where I ran power right here for some reason. So I guess I'll do it that way. We'll go ahead and attach some conduits to the wall here, which I'm not too worried about these looking nice or anything, because this is going to be like a storage area for a bunch of junk that I will maybe use in the future for building, but not for anything else. So we have power running through that now. Some other lights on this top floor are working now. And then I believe what we can do is actually do my little glitch. Actually, I just noticed something. I actually don't need to do any of that, because the stairway that I'm trying to actually run power through is over here and not on the other floor. So we'll go ahead and build up one of these little sort of shack things so that we can use it one of the glitches that I've been using for a while to run power, which is like you can see here, there's a conduit attached to one of these things, and the power line just goes to the floor. That's actually a glitch. Like if I were to try to place this again, you can see it's red and I can't place it anywhere. That's because I use a glitch, whereas I can still place this anywhere, and whenever I just put it down, it just runs the wires regardless of if they're going through something, which is nice because you don't have to route around everything. So we'll go ahead and put one of those roughly in the center, and then we will attach it there. And the way that I usually run power is I will just sort of center up the thing, just like that, and then put it in the center. And as you can see there, as I had said, the power just runs through regardless. So even while this is running through the floor, we're actually just sort of making like a line. I don't really mind. I can work on that later if I wanted to. Okay, so I will now go ahead and get some of the ceiling mounted conduits, and we'll go ahead and put that right there, sort of. There's actually a light here, so I don't know how I'm going to go around that. So I'll place that, and I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I can't. So we'll do the glitch again, and we'll just attach it now. And we'll place this thing back up here using the phasing sort of glitch. So we will put that there and place that down. Okay, so at this point we now have power going down to this floor. You can see that more lights are working, and what I'm going to do now is get some of the wall mounted sort of conduits here, and we will run these around this floor, which the way that I usually run power, I believe, and since this is a 4-wide building, is I would put them on every corner and skip a wall in between. Actually 2 walls it looks like, and since this is a 4-wide building, at least it has 4 walls building it up. Like you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll wire that up to there, wire that up to there, wire that to that, and then we will attach the power to there. And as you can see, now we have a couple more lights working, which is always nice. And then oddly enough, this light's working. I'm not sure where that's picking up power from, but regardless, it's good that we have more lights on. And then, and since this is also a 4-wide, so I will be placing one there, and then I'll be placing one there. And this will get power running around the center of the building, which is the reason that I'm running power around the center and not the top, say. Oh, hello. My friend Deegan, aka 29 Bricks, is watching. Hello, today we are playing Fallout 4 and building in one of my buildings to add a display case with a suit of power armor so that it looks nice because I have too much power armor. It's kind of ironic, we have all 3 moderators for my channel commenting in a row. And, oh look, they're there now. All of the people that are supposed to work at the shops are now actually working. And then, it looks like I actually need, we're going to need copper and ceramic, which luckily, as I said, I have a lot of caps for this. So I can actually go get the supplies so that we can actually continue building the power grid for this building. So talking to the lady with no voice, we'll go ahead and get the supplies for this, which I need copper and ceramic. I believe she actually sells both of those things, so I should be in luck when it comes to this. Copper and ceramic. Okay, so that was actually a bit of money there, but regardless, I have the supplies now. With a bit of lag, we can now actually scrap these. Oh, as it turns out, I bought crystal and not copper. Well, now I have an extra bit of crystal for no reason. So we'll go ahead and grab this. I'm talking about the stuff that I was supposed to grab and not the crystal that I just grabbed for no reason. There it is, copper. That's what I was supposed to have. Okay, now we'll drop this. And since I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, there we go, if I can grab it. Yay, now we have copper to build more of these. And a bunch of crystal, because why not? So walking over this building, we will run the rest of the rest. Sorry about my bad pronunciation of speech there. We will run the rest of the power grid through the center of this building, and then we'll start working on the display case for the center of this building. I don't know exactly how that's going to go, due to this not being a sort of like what I'm calling the centered buildings, with the perfect point in the middle of the building due to the way that this building is built. And then we will go ahead and finish this up, wire all of this, make sure that the power is running everywhere, and from there I will start work on the first floor with the entire display case thing going on. Okay, so getting this around the back wall, I'll go ahead and I believe the power should be working now. Yes, all the lights on this floor are working, and with my reasoning, yep, all the lights here are also working due to me running the power through the middle. And then walk up to the top here, and we'll go ahead and yeah, all the lights are working, so I'll go down to the first floor, and I need to decide where I want to put the display case for this power armor suit, because as I said, there is no center to this building, so I have to put it in one of these spots, and I don't know where I want to put it, mainly because it's not really going to look good, and it's going to be really obvious that the suit is right here for no reason, and not in the center like it's supposed to be. And I don't believe I can actually build a separate section, sorry about that, of the flooring over here. Yeah, like I can't build right there due to that bush, which is conveniently blocking my way. Although real quick, actually, I'll grab that. Yeah, I can't place a floor there, which is unfortunate. And then walking around the back, I would really like to find a way to at least turn part of the building into a 5 wide so that I can actually place a display case in the middle, because as I had mentioned, it's going to look really weird if I place the display case right here for no reason. And then this is also going to be a bit of a tough job due to the way that I have to add the display case, which is actually quite iffy, in how I have to do a bunch of sort of like, well, for lack of a better word, clipping and glitches. It's all sort of working around the center. So what I can actually do here is, and since this isn't a centered building, is I actually think I could add a display case right here in the center. So this will require me to get rid of the floor, which kind of looks dumb, but it will prove necessary. And then we'll go ahead and place this, well, semi in the center. I don't know if it's actually going to be in the center or not. So I'm going to pull this board right there, center, sort of. I still don't know if it's actually center or not. So I've got to remember on that board, I'm actually looking off to the side to a certain board, so that I actually get this on the right spot. And conveniently, this guy's standing on top of it, which is always nice. Get off. I can't build with you standing on it. So this should be relatively centered. I want it to be as close to center as possible, due to if I don't, I can't actually use what I want to do, which is to use these half floors. I'm not sure if I build one there. Yeah, that's really what I want, is to be able to line up with the floor. Like you can see, I actually did a pretty good job of it so far, as I place these floors around. Yeah, that's pretty on the spot, sort of. So it looks like what I actually need to do is take it off to the side. Yeah, so it's centered going this way, going horizontal, but it's not going vertical from the point that I'm standing right now. Yeah, like that. That's too spaced. So I'll move this to the left just a little bit. Pick this up to the left a little bit, and we'll see how that looks. That looks okay, I suppose. Okay, so I still need to move it to the left just a little bit. That wasn't a lot, but it should. Okay, that's basically on the line. That's still over the line. So we'll move this to the left a little bit more, one more time. Check this, I don't want to build those. Okay, that's on the line. And that's on the line. So that should be centered now. Let me place these two and make sure it's still centered this way. Yeah, that's on the line. And that's on the line. Okay, so that's good. This is now in the center. So I'm going to save, just in case anything goes wrong, so that I can actually go back to before I messed everything up. So now I've actually got to grab some things from here so that I can actually get the windows in, which what I did for the display case in the other building was actually use these, which is just windows stacked on top of windows. And I conveniently ran out of glass. I'm running out of everything that I'm not suspecting. Hopefully Carla is still here. It'd be a shame if she wasn't. There she is. So we will now pick up some glass. The lady with no voice. So we'll grab glass and then we will work on the display case. Finish that, try to put the floor around it, hopefully. Okay, so she doesn't have any glass, oddly enough. That's a shame. Okay, so we will have to sort of scavenge for glass here. See if anything else she has glass. Although I will take the bags of fertilizer because I need those to make the fireworks. I don't believe she actually has anything else with glass. Well, she has a glass bowl. That's something. Nothing like searching through a bunch of junk trying to find glass. Sadly, I can't use ceramic even though it sort of shows similar principles as glass, but it isn't see-through. Okay, so I got a tiny bit of glass from there. I have a junk bucket in here that I could possibly be able to use. I don't know if I'll be able to use it though. Got old Longfellow conveniently standing by here. And of course he's asking me if he wants to go out. I want to go out. Okay. So, looking for glass. I don't think I'll have anything with glass in here. Well, using the clean drinking glasses, because that's all I have. I should start grabbing more stuff here on the wasteland. Okay, that's a good source of glass right there. Pint glass. There's a glitch with those, which when I grab them, the glitch hadn't occurred yet, but the glitch doesn't actually, it affects them in such a way that they actually don't show up now. Okay, so I should have a decent amount of supplies now. Conveniently, I'm carrying too much. So I'll walk over here and drop this stuff and then scrap it so that we can actually continue building the display case walls. Okay, so we'll drop those, drop that, drop those, and then we will other stuff that I grabbed that had glass in it. Oh, so the pint glasses do actually show up. I will, how much glass can I get from these? I get 2 glass from that, 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 glass from that, 24 glass from that. Okay, so we'll get the bags of fertilizer here. And I believe that should be enough. Luckily, it doesn't look like I'll have to scrap my clean drinking glasses, which I want to use as for a kitchen eventually. So, scrolling over to the windows here. Yeah, we can build 5 of these, which should be enough, I think. Maybe. Yeah, so we don't have the one there, and yeah, this will be enough because we have to build 4 now. Well, I don't know why it isn't showing up. There we go. Wasn't showing up there for a second. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. And we'll place that there. There. Okay, now comes the scary part, for lack of a better word. So it looks like I just didn't have enough glass for that. Okay, so we will now use the flooring from over here to actually get here. How's your day going? Decently, I guess. I was in San Diego not too long ago, of which Master Wolf should actually know because I had a brief discussion with him yesterday, I believe. Well, I was actually getting food. Ooh, and this is actually really good. It looks like this is actually going to work out. Oh, boy, that's a lot of lag. There we go. Okay, so we will spin that around. And then place that there. And I'm really happy that this is actually working, because I expected this to be a really tough job. Hopefully I'm not going to jinx myself by saying that it's going decently. Okay, and then we'll spin that around there. That. And wow, that actually worked out really well. Interesting. So the floor is actually wrapping around here with this modification to placing this in the sort of like in a quarter of all these flooring and perfectly lining it up so that it actually matches and fits in place, which is nice to see that it actually worked. Yeah, I do suppose it is good that my day was going nicely. I had a lot of fun in Los Angeles. Actually, no, not Los Angeles. It's I keep on getting those two mixed up. San Diego. I did have fun there. And then going down here, we're gonna grab some roofing from here to put these in the center. I will actually have to take these off so that we can put in the display lights. And then right after this, I'll have to actually remove. Doesn't look like it's going to let me do the glitch here, which is unfortunate. There we go. The glitch that I'm talking about is actually allowing me to place 2 of these 4 things in the same place, because you can see these have like a little overhang on one side, and if I only place 1, I don't get the overhang on 2 sides, which is sort of like the exception to getting this phasing issue on the top, of which I sort of hid with that building by placing a bunch of luggage and stuff on top of it. But regardless, we now have a display case in the middle, which looks fabulous. And then, can I actually place these back? Okay, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and save real quick, just in case things do go wrong for whatever reason. And I have to put these back. But for now, I will go ahead and put those away for a second. And we will now go to my building of power armor. And we will find a power armor suit for this building, of which I don't know which one I want to use, because a lot of my special suits are actually lined up in sort of like the center of this building. But I think I have one that I could use up here. So as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff in here. I believe if I really wanted to, I could probably use that T-45 suit. And then we have a XO1 Mark III suit, which I might actually put in there because I don't have anywhere else to put it. but I don't believe there's anything else that I can put in there. I have a T-51 suit here, which would look nice because the T-51 suit is actually a really nice looking suit of power armor. It's quite different from any other suit, excluding the X-01, of course. So, I can either put an X-01, T-45, or T-51. This is the T-45, and I think this would actually go well, due to it being like a trading district. But the T-45 really looks good in its spot. So I'm going to go with the X-01, because this actually has no other purpose than to be sitting here. So with some glitching through power armor, we'll go ahead and get in this, and go put it into its new display case. Actually, first I'll see if I can actually do anything with this. So we will get out of this X-01 Mark III suit, and we'll get in this suit to move it out of the way. And I want to see if I can put any special paint schemes on this one that would make it look more fitting to the trading district. So moving this out of the way, and getting into this suit with the nice amount of lag in between. Oh boy, getting a lot of lag getting into that suit. And we'll get out of this one. And then I'll go ahead and see what I can do to this. Oh, conveniently I have the rest of my power armor here that I'm still yet to repair. And then this, we'll go to material and see what we can do to this. I don't have one painted up in a shark paint scheme yet. Actually, no, yeah, I do. I do have another Mark III suit that I've painted up in that scheme. So we have the military paint, Voltec paint, and the racing stripe paint. I don't have enough to do that because I don't have enough aluminum. So I'll exit that quickly, and actually I want to scrap the little bits of aluminum that I do have, because I know that I actually, yeah, I have an aluminum can. Then we have those things. So we can drop those. And we'll go ahead and get rid of these. And then actually I'm going to go to Trading Cola again. Hopefully she hasn't left yet. And I'm going to grab a little alarm clock that she usually has, because that alarm clock actually has aluminum. And I need that to actually put a lot of different types of paint schemes on it. So her Brahmin is here, but is she here? I don't see her. Usually she spawns about here, but she's not. So that's a bummer. Although her Brahmin is here, so I suspect that she actually might be close by. Because usually if her Brahmin is still spawned in, she's like walking out. I've seen that once before where her Brahmin... There's a glitch with this playthrough, I think, in particular, where her Brahmin doesn't actually follow her. So she's not actually here, oddly enough. I don't know why that is. We'll throw this dead body into the river again, because it keeps on spawning back. Goodbye. Yeah, so she's not here. So I'll just have to run back to Sanctuary. And... I don't know, deal with it and find a paint scheme that doesn't require aluminum, because I don't have enough aluminum to do certain paint schemes for all the different pieces of power armor. So I know a couple that actually don't require anything that would still look good in a trading district. I wanted to choose one in particular that I actually haven't used yet, just because it's not really one that I like, but I think it'd be good for a display case suit. So we'll go to the helmet and go to the material mod. So how much is... Yeah, so this would cost aluminum, and this is the racing stripes, which just throws body away. Yep, that's typical in the Wasteland. You just casually do it. So this is one of the things that I got with the Centennial Power Armor add-on from the Creation Club, which is the suit of power armor that you see following me. That's actually controlled by an AI. And with that, you get a different paint scheme for power armor, but sadly I can't use it because I don't have enough supplies. So I don't know what suit or what color or what set of paint would actually look good in a trading hall. I guess we use Voltec. None of these others actually have any paint, they're just add-ons. So I guess I also can't do Voltec because that requires a lot of stuff. So what can I build that requires nothing? I can use Institute Paint, or I can do the... Yeah, I'll do that. So, looks like we're just gonna have Hot Rod Shark Paint. And we'll go ahead and do this to the wrist. And then we will take this power armor suit over to the display case. We'll center it and then place in the glass, and from there we will then be able to look at its glory after I add all the spotlights on it. So doing this to every piece. Here is the torso, and the last piece is the leg. No material mod, shark. There we go. So there is that suit. Okay, goodbye, Master Wolf. Thank you for joining the stream. It is very, very appreciated. I hope the rest of your day goes well until you join back. Okay, so getting in this suit and heading to the display case. Excuse me, Ada. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, boy, the lag in this building. And it's this building in particular. Oh, she's actually there. I wonder if I can grab stuff from you, or if you're broken still. Oh, okay, good. She's not broken now. I want the bag of... Do you have bags of fertilizer? You have one. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Junk. Let's see if you have wood, copper, ceramic. I'll grab the ceramic. I don't believe I actually need anything else. Okay, so now we will head back. Okay. Master Wolf will be staying with us. Yay. That was a bit of a lackluster yay. I mean, yay! And then we'll run back to this building, put it in the display case, and never see it again. Well, at least never actually walk around in it, because I have too many Exo 1 power armor suits. Okay, so this is now just about centered. Actually, it looks like I'm walking off to the side just a bit. And I apologize for the clicking. I don't want to throw this too far back. Okay, so hopefully that is somewhere in the center. I don't know if it is or not. That's in the center. Sort of. It's a bit off, but the other suit of power armor is also off. Oh, that's actually perfect. Yeah, I couldn't have done that a lot better. And then now, I'll probably have to use a glitch here. I don't know. I think it's in lights. I'm going to go ahead and put in all of the spotlights for this suit. So, okay, good. We do have them. Oh, but we don't have enough glass. I guess I'll go grab the rest of my souvenir cups from Nuka World. I can still get those, I think. Okay. Walking into my room of messiness. Trading in here. And I already know that old Longfellow is asking me for stuff. Clean coffee cup. Oh, we have more clean stuff. That's nice. Is anything else with glass? Because I need glass. I don't know if I have anything else in here. Oh, okay, so we'll grab the rest of those souvenir cups. That probably won't be enough, though. Ooh, aluminum. Unrusted tin can. Yeah, I will be taking that because I need aluminum. Okay, so there's that. we now have all of this stuff that I'll be dropping. There we go. Got all that stuff on the floor now. Say goodbye to the beautiful unrusted tin can, the souvenir cup, that, and that, and that. Makes me so sad. I'll probably find more in the future, though. Now, what's this? Oh, okay, that's the one that I want to use. So this will be on the floor, like in this building. You can see I have the... Preston, get out of the way. Here we have the spotlights on the floor, which are the ones that I'm holding right now. And then we have the larger spotlights up on the top to shine on every part of the suit. So we'll go ahead and go install these into this display case. And hopefully all the lighting works, because I've had cases where the lights on the bottom don't work. And if that happens, I don't exactly know how I'm going to get power down to these. So hopefully they just magically turn on. So there is that one. That should be okay. And what do you know, it doesn't have power. Beautiful. So maybe I'll just run power down to the roof of this thing, maybe? I don't know. And then hopefully I'll have to sort of place these sort of odd, because I don't have the other walls on here. And once I put the wall in, I can't necessarily get in here. Oh, see, we have power on this, but not the other one for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, I think that's as straight as I'm going to get it. Okay, once again, I apologize for the clicking. And that will go there. And yay, only one has power. That's awesome. Oh, and luckily we have just enough to build 4 of these. These will have power, because they're closer up to all the conduits. Yeah, like that one has power. And this one should have power. Oh, it didn't place for some reason. There you go. That is power. And this one should also have power. I don't know why, though. There you go. Okay, good. It does have power. And this last one will go right there, shining on the front. And even while it's not all lit up yet, it does look quite nice, if I do say so myself. Yes, this is a playthrough without mods. For the most part, the only mods that I have installed is a mod that allows me to have Dogmeat as a companion, as well as another companion. And my reasoning for that is because Dogmeat isn't really a true companion. He's just a dog. He can't hold guns and stuff like that. So I downloaded a mod that was actually, I believe it was designed by Bethesda, if I'm not mistaken. And it allows me to have both of them. And then the only other mods that I have on this playthrough is a radio. Like if I... Nope, I don't want to do that. If I go here, you can see that I have... I won't turn it on because it's copyrighted music, but there's Wasteland Radio, which has things like Radioactive, and there's a bunch of other rock and country songs in there. There's a lot of nice stuff in there, but there are no game-changing mods on this playthrough. So for the most part, this is vanilla, but I do have all the DLCs and a lot of Creation Club stuff. And then moving back down here, I'll go ahead and... Actually, that's the wrong thing. I need to go over here and grab the windows. And hopefully these actually snap on the front. I don't know if they will or not. Yeah, no, they won't. Okay, so I'm going to have to do what I did before. Was just getting these out of the way. Then we'll have to put the windows there. Oh, it's just amazing that they actually snap into place, because with the other, I experienced a lot of problems doing the other display case in the other building. Okay, so I now have to get in there somehow so that I can do all the lighting again. Okay, so you can go there, and you, I don't know, snap there. Okay, so now we will hop into this. If I can. I don't think I can. There we go. Now I have to go back down to the lighting and place down the lights again, now that I have the glass on the front, and I'll have to use a little glitch where I jump up on a little footlocker to get out of here, because otherwise I can't get out. Okay. It's really convenient that I had just the right amount of glass to put in all this stuff, though. So that one doesn't have electricity for whatever reason, but this one, I believe, actually should. There we go. Yeah, so these two have electricity. Actually, wait. Only that doesn't have electricity. Sometimes, when I turn power back on, a lot of them will actually not light up, but they do have power. Okay, thank you, Master Wolf, for tuning in. I hope you have a great day as well. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It was greatly appreciated. I love hearing from you. It's nice to see you in the chat. And then I believe what I'm going to have to do here is actually get to the furniture and go grab a container so that I can stand on it to get out of here, because I can't really... Actually, and get rid of that one. Actually, no. I'll put down the footlocker, and then we'll jump out. Footlocker goes there. I jump on that. Grab this, and hop out. Cool. Okay. Now, oh goodness, that couldn't have gone much worse. Okay, so we will get out again, sort of. Maybe. How did I do this before? Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'll jump up here. Alright, then grab the footlocker. Okay. That was not expected. Okay, I can't put that one back. Okay, so we'll drop the footlocker, and then we will go put the window back. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Perfect. Now we just have to get power down to it somehow. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Okay, so which one of you has which? Oh, you have all four. Okay. So I'll place you there, and place you there. Okay, now we should have all the lighting in the right place. Yes? Okay, good. So the lighting on the top is working, but the lighting on the bottom isn't entirely working. Hey, why isn't there a light there? Oh my gosh. How? How did I do that? I placed one of the lights, but not the other. That couldn't have been any more idiotic on my part. Okay, and then hop back in here and put the light in. I believe I have the wrong finger selected. Okay, lights. Oh, wait, what? I don't wanna point at anything. Where did it go then? Where is it? There's light coming from this corner, but the light isn't there. What happened? Where's the light? I'm confused. I can't get out. Yeah, see, if I carry this outside, there is light. Light coming from that side of the board. But there's no light there. Okay, what's my most recent load? Oh, that's a bummer. Ah. Well, we'll go find some more glass and place another light there, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna load this. Because after I scrap these things, I don't think I'll have to do too much work again. I just have to place the lights back. I really hope the mic quality for the stream isn't absolutely horrible. Because as I said, I am using my webcam audio for this, or the mic on the webcam. So loading back into here and scrapping this supplies, I hope. I'm not going back too awfully far because I don't have to redo too much. Okay, so now heading back. Hopefully I don't have too much stuff and I have to rebuild. Hopefully all the windows are still up. Do I have the suit of power armor there yet? Okay, good, I do. So I don't have to redo too much. Okay, yeah, just place in the lighting, and hopefully we don't experience that glitch again. So we're putting the lighting on the top, and then we will take off the little roof to this display case, and then we'll do the lighting on the floor. Okay, so putting that in right there, and then putting that in. Trying to get these as straight as possible so that they don't look all weird. Perfect. And then we'll place that right there. There we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is place the wall back on. Just so the roll. And then we will take off the roof like I did just a second ago. Put in the lights on the bottom. Use the footlocker weird technique to actually get out. And then put the roof back on, and hopefully everything will work. Besides, actually, I still have to run power. Okay, so getting in here. Now let's go back down to lighting. And conveniently, I have just enough to put in 4. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out again. 1 there. And 1 there. On there. And then we'll put the last one right there. There we go. Now, we'll use the footlocker thing. Furniture, containers, we'll go over to my good old friend, the footlocker. Ah, is it not going to let me get up? It's very common that this weird thing that I'm doing doesn't work. There we go. Perfect. Okay, hopefully now... I don't know what happened with that. Okay, but now I'll go back down to here, grab our window, and put it back. Oh, okay. Why is it not going back? There we go. Hey, and it's stuck. Yay. And then now... Okay, so... You will have to go... there. There. Okay, there we go. We have all the lighting in place. Now we just need to run electricity to it. Now going down to electricity, we'll go to conduits. Actually, I don't want miscellaneous. Or generators. I want the thing. So I believe what I should be able to do is add just like a conduit attached to the floor, maybe? Right there. Hopefully. I don't know. And, well, that sucks. I can't put a post there. Because I want to be able to run the electricity to this without having to do too much wiring that's just going in random places. There we go. Conduit there. Oh, it's a bit too far back. I don't know why I couldn't put it there. Why can't I put it over here? Oh, now I can. Odd. And where do I want to run it? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, now I just want to make sure my head doesn't hit it. Okay, good. It does not. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, we should have these lights on. That's on, that's on. Okay, good. On, there we go. The display case is finished. That was really easy. I'm really happy that that actually worked out. Because I had a lot more trouble with this one. The display case over here. I'm actually quite happy that I actually was able to figure out a way to put it like in the middle of 4 different platforms. And I'm really happy that they came out matching, because the display cases are actually identical. There's nothing different between them, besides the suit of power armor that they're displaying. So this has the X-01 Shork suit, and this is a Mark III suit, so it is a quite decent suit of X-01, but I already have 3 others, actually technically 4 if you consider him, or her, I don't know, you can consider whatever you want. And then we will, I believe I actually took down some of the lights in this place, so we will put those back. There we go, that can go there. And looks like we're gonna have to do some odd lighting because of not having the same thing in the middle. Oh yeah, this is a really weird spot. I have to put the light right there. Here. And this light would go right there. There we go. Okay, so we have light going all the way around now, so that's nice. And then we have light up here, light in the display case, and it's all hunky-dory in here. That's the word you want to use. So now let's build some shops, and I do believe, actually I want to run over here really quick because I don't know how many unemployed settlers I have, and I don't want to go find all of them and go searching through all of the settlers that I know do have jobs just to find the ones that don't. So I'm going to go over to my Vault-Tec population management system, which is just fancy talk for a terminal. So we'll go in here, past all of the lag, and see what I can do in here. Find jobs for the unemployed. No jobs available. Ah, that sucks. I don't have any unemployed people. Okay, that's easy. We'll just go to another settlement. One case comes. What did I just click? I just went into the mode to target people, and I pressed caps, which slows me down. Okay, so now going back, we'll build the shops, and then go to some different settlements, I guess, that I haven't built up yet that have settlers. We'll move them here, and we will assign them, and then after that, if I have some clothes to match whatever they're doing, I will do that. So I have this is a general store, right? Yeah, I have that. What's this? Armor stand. I have an armor stand. I have that. I don't have a clothing. This produces happiness. This is the one that I want. So we will place that there. I want the ones that produce happiness, because as you can see, my happiness for whatever reason in the settlement is going down. I don't exactly know why. Okay, there we go. We now have a clothing stand. And then we have the clinic, food and drink. Well, this also produces happiness. For some reason, I was thinking that it didn't, but it does, which is always good. I'll place that there. Perfect. So I'm gonna want a bartender here. Oh boy, what on earth? Oh, these all mixed up, no wonder. Oh, so I can't even move that one because there's people at it. This one is straight. This one is not. And then I also have Joseph in the background, which is one of my friends. He's over because we got back late last night from San Diego. So
wait,
he's still here.
Cam on?
No, I do not.
Okay, good.
I only just set this up, and I only just set this up so I don't have my face cam set up as a scene for this. Okay. So with that, the display case is done. Some shops are set up, and I believe what we need to do now is go over to some other locations. I believe actually workshops. How many people? I need, there's a place with 10 people. Yeah, it's that place. Hangman's Alley. I'm going to go to this place. Yes, I want to fast travel. So we're going to go to Hangman's Alley. We're going to get some people and move them to Sanctuary, and then I will assign them jobs. We'll do some finishing touches on maybe some upper floors, like maybe add some storage or something like that. And then I believe, I don't know how long I've been streaming. How long have I been streaming? I don't know. I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can check. We'll go to Google. Yeah, so we've been streaming for over an hour. That's good. So loading back into this, I will then go back. That's we'll close that. We'll close that. Sorry about that. Well, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, that's weird. Only part of my screen is showing up. Yeah, that's something I did wrong with the, Okay, so I'll save here. And I will quit to the desktop. What did I just do? Yes. Enter. Okay, now we will restart Fallout 4. I don't know why it won't launch. Sometimes I just close it. It might take a minute to launch, unfortunately. So until then, I go into here, and I don't have any other scenes to swap to besides this one, so I'll just stick on that for just a moment. And hopefully I can get Fallout 4 running again without that weird glitch where it cuts half of my screen off. I don't know why it was doing that. Okay, so we have Fallout 4 running again. That's good. Okay, so we have Fallout 4 running again. hopefully I can get this to start up and actually not have that weird glitch where it cuts off part of the screen. I don't know why it was doing that. Okay, so we will continue the Hangman's Alley, and we will grab one of our people from there and move them to Sanctuary. So this will take a second to load in. Due to me, I just closed it, so it'll take a second to restart. Yeah, okay, so it's working right. We don't have that weird thing with cutting off part of the screen and making it smaller. I don't know why it was doing that. That's actually a glitch that I've had multiple times before. Okay, so I loaded up Fallout 4, but unfortunately I went back to OBS and it had confined or sort of like resized the screen again, so I had to relaunch Fallout 4. So it looks like I can't actually exit Fallout 4 without reloading it in that weird sort of that spot where it was. So as I said just a moment ago, we're going to load into Hangman's Alley, and then we are going to move one of the, well, actually probably a couple of the settlers to Sanctuary Hills, and I don't know how long it'll actually take them to get there. But once they do, we will assign them to one of the stores, or well, the two stores that I built, and then we will go from there. This is taking a while. I'm not sure if this is just because I'm only just launching the game. Okay, there we go. So here we are in Hangman's Alley. Got some nice sounds of gunshots in the background. So who do I want working the shops? There we go. So we will... You actually look... I don't know if I like you. That's odd. You look like you loaded in as a ghoul, but didn't. Meg is climbing all over my lap. And then... This lady looks very familiar. I don't know why. I swear I've seen this exact ghoul so many times at all my settlements. Okay, so, I'll go ahead and move you to... Well, I don't know. Well, unfortunately, I can't move anyone to Sanctuary Hills. That's odd. You're not allowed to move anyone else to Sanctuary Hills? You're not allowed to move anyone to Sanctuary Hills. That's odd. So, I guess with that, we'll go back to Sanctuary. And I do actually have the Vault-Tec rep, which I can assign to one of the stores, but I don't know which one in particular. I know there's a Pacific store that you can actually assign them to that will give you unique items, I think. But I don't fully remember. I saw it a while back in a Oxhorn video that I had been watching. For those of you that are unaware, Oxhorn is a YouTuber that does, has done a lot of Fallout 4 and other Fallout game content. So loading into Sanctuary, I will be trying to find the Vault-Tec rep, and for now I will just temporarily assign him to one of the shops. And then I will move him later once I know which one to assign him to. Because I will rewatch the video, but for now I'll just assign him to one temporarily just so that we have him there. Just so that whenever I go to the shops later on, it will just sort of remind me to move him. Otherwise, I will probably forget because I'm good at doing that. Okay, so here we are at Sanctuary, and now we just need to find the Vault-Tec rep. I don't know where he's going to be. He might actually be over here. I don't know if everyone spawned in this building again. Oftentimes, a lot of them will actually spawn in over here. Yeah, so maybe what I said earlier was actually true. They don't spawn in over here, just they get attracted to that area. They actually spawn over here. Like a lot of people sometimes will spawn over here. Because I think this is a spawning point for them. But I don't know where the Vault-Tec rep is. I might have to turn on the siren to get them to come over here. Because I don't want to have to search every single house just searching for their Vault-Tec rep. Okay, so, oh boy, that's a lot of lag for some reason. Oh, there he is. There's the Vault-Tec rep. Just standing in the middle of the street. Okay, so for now, you will be working at... I think you'll actually be working for clothing. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'll assign him temporarily to clothing. But I will assign him to something else later. That assign. That didn't work, but okay. Okay, so both of these are still unassigned for some reason. I'm not exactly sure as to why. Maybe you can only assign them to one type of shop. Because I know in special NPCs will actually... You can assign a lot of them to certain things. Where are you going? You can go to clothing. So I'll walk over here, and we will assign it. That's odd. It didn't assign him to it. Okay, so we'll just leave. We'll put that aside for now. and we will work up here with actually building again. So as I said, we've got this phasing issue, of which I do not really want to show too much. With the other building, with my barracks building, I actually put a bunch of like luggage and stuff on top. So we'll find some decorations maybe. Like I think putting a bunch of weapon stands in here, actually armor stands, sorry, would actually probably fit this place, due to it just being generally based around having a bunch of different stuff. So I think like having armor stands in different places would kind of make sense, because you'd have these people selling this stuff. And then we'll put a female mannequin here as well. You know, put those there, maybe put some armor on them later, I don't know. And then for this guy, this is actually, wait a second, isn't this weapons? I think the one in the corner is actually armor. Yeah, the one in the corner is armor, so I need to move it to the back. Which one am I? Oh, I got the wrong one. So we will put the mannequin right there. Oh boy, that's odd. You don't really sit close to the wall, do you? Okay, so we will now set the, yeah, see, the female mannequin gets a lot closer to the wall without having to move. I don't know why that is. And then for weapons, we have weapon holders, for lack of a better word, as well. So I think I can actually place a couple of those here. The guy behind me is moving and I can't place anything. Oh, that's good. We can place quite a couple. Yeah, so I'll place those there. That looks okay. And then what is this lady? That's the clinic. So these may not always stay the same. I'll probably change the people, but the shops will most likely stay in the same area. And then as for the clinic, I don't really know what I can do for this place. I don't have enough glass to really do anything. Okay, maybe I can salvage a little bit of glass. I don't know if I have any of these things that I'm talking about, but I might. I just might. I don't know though. I don't know if these will actually give me any glass. No, they do not. Okay, so the only other ones that I know I can scrap for glass are these ones. And I don't have any. Okay, well, that's a bummer. So I can't build any display cases for the clinic. So what else could I do for the clinic? I don't really know. I guess we could put a picture. Yeah, Institute. We'll put the Institute flag behind her because, I don't know. The Institute's kind of known for being good with medicine and science. So we'll put that there. Are you taking up too much space? Oh, it's actually kind of centered-ish. Not perfectly. What is this? This is clothing? So I guess we'll have more mannequins here. Actually, I think for this, I'm going to move the female one over here because showing clothing for a female makes a bit more sense in my mind than showing armor, because armor is more like generally based towards men, I feel, in the game. I'm not trying to be discriminating against females and whatnot, but I feel that having the male armor stands behind the armor would make sense, while having the female and male armor stands behind clothing. So we'll put that there. Hopefully that's sort of okay. And then we'll grab a male armor stand. And I don't know where I'm going to be able to put you. Yeah, I'm not putting you way out there. So I'll just have maybe the female armor stand will fit here better. You know, it also does not want to go anywhere because of the flag. Okay, so I guess we'll just build up a display case, because I have a display case here, and maybe I can put some clothing in it. You know, I also can't place this there because of the flag. Okay, so we'll just take this armor stand and just sort of center it. And then this one is a bar. So I feel that the bar, I think I should move the bar because it kind of makes more sense for this to be in like its own spot, where it can actually like have a little sit-out area in front of it. Because that sort of makes more sense to have the tables in front of the bar, where you can actually buy stuff and then go sit down and drink. So we'll put the bar there in the corner, and then we'll have sort of like these guys over here. Okay. That goes... Yeah, this looks okay. And then for armor and these, I'm going to go to my barracks building, because I believe I actually have a bunch of stuff in there, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll grab some clothing from in here. I don't know if I should grab, like, good clothing, because it's sort of like my personal building where I have all of my good stuff, for lack of a better word, like all the valuable items. I have some pre-war clothing, but I feel like it'd make more sense. I feel like it'd make more sense to have the, whatever it's called, the other bits of clothing that are from after the war. So I'll get railroad armor. It actually sort of makes sense, because it's heavy armor that you'd probably want. Vault-Tec lab coat. I'll grab the Vault-Tec lab coat, because that I can put on the doctor. Get the porterman glasses. Or the patrolman glasses, actually. We're in a military cap. Heavy armor, I guess. And then... yeah, I don't have much else I can actually put there. So I'm stuck going slow, so I'm going to just put this on sort of like automatic. Well, not automatic, but pressing X makes me walk forward, and I don't have to press any keys, so I'll just let this guy slowly walk over to the building, because I don't have much else that I can drop as of the moment, because I'm carrying a lot of heavy clothing. And then we'll go put this on the armor stands behind the armor and clothing workbenches. And then from there, I will actually be going over to my building and getting some more clothing so that I can actually complete them, because I didn't get certain things, because I don't store all the types of like clothing and armor in my barracks building. I store with all the armor in my personal building, where that more valuable sort of stuff would be. And the Vault-Tec rep is just sort of standing here, doing nothing, wishing that he had a job. As of the moment, I don't know what job to give him. Okay, so we are now sort of in the building. And now I just have to slowly walk my way behind these so that I can then put the clothes on the mannequins. So I'll start with this one. And this is actually clothing. So what all do I want to put on this? It'd make more sense for the red dress, maybe. Actually, give it that. And then the red dress. We'll see how these look. Oh, I think that's one of the girls that you get, that you meet in one of the vaults on one of the missions where you get Valentine, the synth, as a companion. Where you find him, there's actually a girl that's wearing this dress, I think. So I'll take the red dress and leave that one on there for now. And then going over here, we'll put some armor on these guys. So we'll start with the heavy combat armor. Put that there, put that there. And there we go. It should be okay, I think. Maybe. And then I'll change these up later as I find more pieces of armor. So, well, yeah, I need to find some army clothing for that, because that just looks weird right now. Okay, and we will do that. There we go. That looks sort of okay. Okay, now I need to run over to my building and get some actual, like, clothes for that armor stand, because all he's wearing right now is just armor. So we'll run over here, go to the top floor, and get some clothes, and then I'm going to build up some storage on the second floor, because I planned for that to be storage. Or maybe it can be like a seating area. I don't know. Whatever happens, I guess. I don't know. I did not need to go in there. I don't know why I did that. What did I want from in here? Oh yeah, I wanted stuff from over here, because this is where I keep all my clothing. Ow, what the? What did I just hit? I don't know what I just hit. So this is... Oh, actually, it's right there. That's convenient. Yeah, I'll probably be changing up a bunch of this armor in the future, because I have a lot of stuff in here, but I don't want to go sorting through all of it right this second, because I want to get to building that area. So run over back to the shopping district building, and one of the things that I think would actually be good to put on the outside would maybe be to put like a sign on the outside that said sale, or maybe shopping or something like that. I don't really use the signs all that often. Actually, oh wait, I don't need to be building right this second. Okay, so I'll go here. There we go. That looks a lot more normal-ish. But even while there's actually some phasing going on. Yeah, whatever, that looks okay. Okay, so that looks okay for now. And then we'll run, actually, I should have done this when I was back over there, but I'm going to run back over to my building and get some weapons, because I have some weapons that I don't care about that I can put back on the thing. Even though right now that guy only sells pipe weapons, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to put any energy weapons or anything like that back there. Oh boy, there's a lot of lag here. Okay, so yeah, I have Pepins. Yeah, I just said Pepins. Okay, there we go. Okay, so wait, I have a lot more pipe pistols than I need. I only want 2 pipe pistols max. Oh my goodness. Okay, so running a live stream plus a building that has too much in it on my computer is not good. I just learned that. Okay, so running back here, I'll go ahead and do this, and then we will start moving to the second floor. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put these weapons here really quick. I believe all of these actually have their individual storages. I can put a fragmentation grenade there. So what can I put here? Oh, okay. So I guess I'll actually have to change this, because only longer weapons are actually able to go here. Oh, okay. That looks better. Weapons. Put a laser pistol. I can put that here, though, yeah. Okay. Cool. Weapons. Pipe pistol. Is there anything else I can put in here? I didn't even grab anything else, did I? Yeah, so I can't store legendary weapons here, I'm guessing. I don't know if that's true or not. Ah, that sucks. So I can only store one weapon on each thing. So I'll store the laser pistol here, and then I'll put the other pipe pistol here. There we go. Got a little wall of weapons, even though it doesn't actually look that good. Either way, it's displaying the weapons regardless. And then I have a lot, like a lot of miniguns. So I'm also going to put a heavy weapon display stand behind this guy, because I have probably about 16 some odd miniguns at this point, and I don't know what to do with any of them besides put them in a corner, which is what I'm doing with them right now. So I'm going to go grab a minigun, and then I'll put that right behind him just to add some variety to the, just sort of like the display that he has behind him. I could put a Gatling laser. I do have a spare, but I don't have many Gatling lasers because they are heavy, so I very rarely actually pick them up. Okay, so actually, depending on how I can pick this up, I think I'm actually going to carry this. Yeah, okay, so I'll be walking over there with this, because if I just put it in my inventory, it holds me down. I can't walk very fast. Although lag might play up and actually make this lag behind me, and I'll have to go pick it up again. But with any luck, I'll make it over there without that happening. Oh, I can even run over there with it. Nothing like running around with a minigun. Ah, okay. So there we go. The minigun is now here. So now I can pick it up and put the minigun here. There we go. Now there is a minigun behind him. There you go, dude. Looking good. And then actually, I don't think this guy will actually sell weapons or not. It might make sense for me to actually give him a weapon, like a little weapon thing behind him as well, because I think, oh yeah, no, he only sells apparel, so there we go. That looks okay for now. I might take down the Institute flag because it doesn't look very good. Okay, so now we'll move to the second floor and maybe build up some storage. But I don't want storage that's like shelves, because I don't want to have to decorate everything. Because this is a unmodded playthrough, as I had mentioned earlier. So storage, that will be in here. And I don't want anything that has empty space, because I don't want it to look obvious. Yeah, that's weird. With an odd glitch going on with containers. There we go. So I guess actually filing cabinets would make sense. Actually, a bunch of these guys, because these you can't really do anything with them besides put a bunch of stuff in them. So I'm gonna have a bunch of storage right up here, sort of, I guess. And then we'll place this right there. Oh, the steamer trunks always had wheels. I don't ever remember them having wheels. Actually, I feel like having the steamer trunks just sort of like scattered would make a lot more sense, because it's going to be a lot of storage. It's just going to be generally messy. Because a lot of this is going to be like stuff that's actually going to be in the shops. So it would make sense for it to be just like scattered. We'll put that there. And unfortunately I can't put one on top, but so I'm going to try to go with these, because these are generally like larger boxes, and I want it to be like mass storage, where just a lot of everything is stored, not a little of something. And then we'll put some steamer trunks over here. Maybe I can put one right there. And then we will put some more of these. I believe I can actually get one there. That's too far out. There we go. That makes sense. And then when it comes to the foot lockers, I'm going to sort of scatter these around because they can be storing maybe a mass amount of smaller items. Possibly, I don't really know. I'm just sort of making this up as I go. Put some foot lockers on top of the steamer trunks. And there we go. And then I don't really have any other small containers that can really stack besides these, which are suitcases. It makes sense to have suitcases up here though, because we have the clothing store. So we'll store a bunch of suitcases there. Maybe chuck some on the floor here. There we go. I have a lot of cloth. I've got a lot of stuff over my little trips in the wasteland. And then actually these actually kind of look good on top of these larger containers, so I'll stack some of these. There we go, that looks good. Okay, and then is there any other stores I can do? I'm gonna put a couple toolboxes around, like maybe they're storing really small things, so they're using toolboxes. Oh, why can't I place that there? There you go. There we go. We'll place that there. And then the suitcases, I want to put a couple more of these around, but I don't know where. Maybe we can... I haven't really stacked anything on top of the steamer trunks. I'll stack a couple suitcases right there. There we go. I mean, is there any other storage I can even do? Maybe I'll put a filing cabinet somewhere. Like, yeah, this looks like mess storage, but it looks like too much of a mess. Like, I wanted a sort of like a little mess going on here, but this is too messy. It worked out with the luggage in the center of the room, but this just sort of looks like a heap of crud. So I'm going to leave it at this for now. Maybe I'll remove these, because it would kind of, in my head, it makes sense that they wouldn't have all this stuff down here, because it's going to show through the window. For the display case, so you'd be able to see down on the first floor, and you want your first impressions of this place to be semi-good. So how's that look? Yeah, that looks a lot better. So actually, I'll fix some of this up. Maybe put some different items in here. I can actually get up here. Don't think I can. Yeah, whatever. So, we'll put some... What? Okay, that's weird. I'll put a toolbox down in there. Maybe. There we go. And then suitcases. A couple more suitcases up here. If I can. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Maybe, I think. I think it looks better. I don't know if it looks better or not. And then, oh, can I put a foot locker down there? I don't think I can. Oh, well, I can put one there if it was sticking out a little bit, but I don't want it sticking out. Okay, there we go. That looks okay, like mass storage on top of there. It hides a bit more of the phasing, sort of. Not really, though, you can still see it. And then, I believe I can actually build large shelves. But the shelving system in Fallout 4 is just idiotic, in my opinion, because you can't actually use any of the shelves without the shelf above it being like, oh, why don't you put the box that you're trying to place on me and not the shelf below it, when you already have boxes on the shelf above that. It's the way that the building mechanic works is really annoying with how everything plays out. But we'll put some storage here in the corners, because I really want this building to have lots of storage, as if this was actually like a wasteland store rather than just a little trading point. Like, if you want anything, you come here, sort of deal. And then I'll just place some more of these, get some more storage going on, maybe. I don't know why I can't place that. Yeah, why can't I place that anywhere close to it? Oh, now I can. It's weird. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe, is it the wire? I think it's the... It might be the wire doing some weird clipping. Or no, it's... Yeah, it's the wire. What about this one? Oh, that's smaller. It's a smaller shelf. But I'll put this one. As if, like, they have some bigger items that they need to store on top. So, like, maybe I'll put some steamer trunks. There we go. That looks decent, sort of. And then we'll have like a row of these for like smaller-ish boxes, but a lot of these shelves are obviously going to be empty, because as I said, it's really annoying and frustrating trying to actually use these, because to actually fill these with like boxes is just annoying. And then we will finish off by putting one there, and I think it would make sense to have one here, maybe. I might take this one down now. No, I'll leave it up for now, but I might move it. Okay, so I can start by putting boxes like down here, maybe turning a couple, make them look like they were put back in a hurry, like maybe a customer was here and quickly wanted something, so one of the store vendors ran up here in a hurry and got something. And then I can't place those on other floors, and I can't place a steamer trunk up there, which is really a bummer. I really wish I could stick one there. Sadly, they will only go on the floor for whatever reason. Like, see, this is what I mean. As in, I can't place it on that shelf without doing some weird stuff while looking down. And then I can't do it again. Oh, it actually worked. That actually looks half decent. I didn't think I was actually going to build there. And then we'll have 2 more seat cases now, so, gotta use these somehow. Scroll out a bit. And then, yeah, maybe I just won't put any here. I don't think I can. Yeah, okay. So we will ignore that for a moment, and then we will put some boxes up here. Gonna have some mass storage. Maybe. I don't know why it's not letting me place this. There we go. Box, 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 box. Box, box. There we go. And this one actually I feel like could move over a bit. But I want it turned. Because as I said, I want this to look like it was actually lived in. And was actually being used. And then when it comes to smaller items like the toolbox, actually I don't know how I'm going to place this. Because it doesn't really want to... Oh, well, I went there. Okay, so the toolbox will only go in certain locations, which is a bummer. Okay, so what can I do with footlockers? Because footlockers, I feel like, are an item that would be more commonly stored in, like, big stacks. Because they can hold lots of stuff. And then we will stack up some suitcases here. Possibly. I don't know why it's not letting me stack this one. Oh. Well, I'll have to stack it that direction. Whatever. And I'll put that there. Right there. And then on top of this, we'll put a big box. Sure, why not? Conveniently just chilling on top of the big, massive suitcase. That makes sense. So this is red. Yeah, so it won't let me place it up there. I really don't like building with these. It's so annoying trying to get these actually to go somewhere. Like there. I actually got lucky with that one. That I could actually place that where I wanted. Okay, so... Oh, well, that'll have to do. And then, I don't know if I will actually be able to put another box here. Oh, I will. That looks half decent. And then maybe I'll leave some of these empty because maybe like they're low on stock or something like that, so they're just not storing a bunch here at the moment. And unfortunately, I really don't want to lose this toolbox chilling here. But I don't know how I placed it before, because it won't let me place it now. But I also would like to put some stuff in there. Regardless, we'll move over to here. Can I put anything in here? There we go. So I'll put a suitcase. I don't think I can actually stack suitcases in here. I don't know why I can do that, but I could build it there if I wanted. Why did that go there? That's pretty good. I can actually build it sort of like semi in the center. There we go. Okay, so I'll actually have to... Oh, that's a bummer. There. I want all of these things to be really scattered as if they're not the most organized people ever, but they're not extremely messy. You get what I mean? Then we'll get another box and I guess not put it down there. It's unfortunate. Oh, but it'll let me put a box up there. Well, I'll put it there because it looks decent. Finally, something to be on these lower shelves. I can't put anything down there. It won't let me. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Maybe it'll let me put these down here. So it'll let me put it there. Ah, what the heck? You fooled me. I thought you were going to let me place it in the shelf. Let me get this away. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, that's not the worst. It actually went on a shelf, I guess. But it's too close to the edge. This side is looking really kind of weird because there's just massive gaps in between everything. And I can't put one of these anywhere. And since I don't have any steamer trunks here, I'll put a steamer trunk here. Just at the end of the hall. There we go. And then, why not? We'll put some suitcases on top of it. And then a toolbox. Why not? And then as for over here, I don't really know what to do. Besides to place stuff on these higher shelves. Because it won't let me place them anywhere else. Oh wait. I saw it go down there. Ah, no! There we go. Ah. I did it again. I want it to go down there. I'll put the toolbox there. I do want it to go on that lowest shelf though, which would be nice. And can I get a footlocker to sit in here? Hopefully, maybe. Possibly. I guess not. The game's like, no footlockers for this shelf. And then I can't really put a safe on the floor because it wouldn't make sense for a safe that would have storage underneath the ground to be here where there is no ground. The safe would just lead to the underground. Well, this is actually, it looks sort of decent-ish now that I have a bunch more stuff, but it still looks really weird without anything on the floor below. Or the shelf below, for lack of a better word. And put a suitcase there in that corner. So maybe I can get some suitcases down here? Maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know entirely where. Because I know it, like, occasionally when I look up, it'll actually stick it on this shelf right here that I'm looking at now. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. Yeah, it wants to stick it on that shelf for some reason. So maybe I'll choose some smaller things, like maybe people in the wasteland have bad backs. And they just don't want to lean down. Oh, it's still up there. I can see it spinning. I want it down there. So I'll bring it.
A magical portal.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even talking to you, but okay.
Okay, well that's odd. I can't put it anywhere. So I guess these bottom two shelves will just have nothing on them because everyone in the wasteland has bad backs and can't lean down. That makes sense.
But if you say, what if you, just for the fun, you just put grenades on them?
now. Not for the fun. Grenades are fun.
Well, yeah, they're fun until you pull the pin and don't throw it. And then they're not
I
good.
can still make it fun.
Yep.
I
Pose.
I honestly, like games like yeah, Fallout, Dying Light, and GTA, I kamikaze and just blow myself up with a grenade all the dang time. Fun. As long as I get the kill. But if I don't kill someone,
Yeah, it's the same way like in World of Tanks. If I know I'll kill someone, I'll kamikaze.
we're gonna dive bomb. Meow.
I didn't really think about the coolers. Okay, there we go. We have a cooler. This makes sense for like storing much smaller items. Oh, you can't fool me. I saw you place it there. Why isn't it there anymore? It'll place it on the edge. Just why? The way these mechanics work.
What happened to my socks? Joel, what'd you do with my socks?
I don't know. Don't do anything with your
I
socks.
remember sleeping with my socks last night, and when I woke up, I had no socks. So, have you been trying to take my socks off in my sleep again?
Again.
What?
Never taking your socks off.
Because I know you like cuddling them at night, but we need to have the socks on. That would equal no homo, my guy.
Why won't it go on the shelf? Okay, fine. I
You
don't.
don't cuddle the socks.
Well, okay, there we go. I think. Nope. Okay, I saw it go on the shelf for a minute, but then it left.
Oh.
What are you getting mad at?
I'm not getting mad, I'm just being weird. Can't you agree, Joel? I'm being weird.
You can't not be weird. You're always weird.
Yeah, but it's in my blood.
Oh, I can't. Whatever. I quit. Right now, I quit. I couldn't get it to go on the dang thing. Oh. Aha! Dang it. It's still 244. Seems to be a common trend with these. With anything that actually goes there. Okay, that's the only normal thing that I've actually gone to go on that shelf in Pacific, so whatever. So I guess I just won't be putting anything on those bottom two shelves, so I will move to putting other items on those two shelves, like actual droppable items.
Joel, you are a droppable item.
Well, yeah, isn't everybody though?
I was a droppable item. I was a baby. And guess what? I was dropped.
Said I had a feeling that's where you're going with that joke.
Ah, my neck.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll just put the cocktail back there. So, well, those cocktails will just be chilling there, because I don't know what else to put on these lower shelves, because nothing will actually go there. I have a fragmentation grenade, but nothing else. So, Dogby, get out of the way. There we go, we have very few items there. So with that, I guess that is going to conclude today's live stream. Went on for quite a while, but I guess that I'll go ahead and end it here because I've done quite a bit. We built the display case. We put a bunch of storage there. Joseph just burped in the background. But yeah, so we did storage, display case, we put the XO1 shark suit in the middle there, got the lighting done, did some pretty good storage. It looks decent even though I didn't get to put anything down here. And then, well, we got electricity going to this building again, which is good. And we also expanded this building at the beginning of the live stream. So we'll take a last look at the outside. We also got some of the stores actually sort of going with some background. And the building is all lit up. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I do apologize for lack of an actual episode, but I thought that the live stream would actually fit in due to me actually having this week off of school. So otherwise, I wouldn't be able to fit a live stream into my schedule, so I decided to do it today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching.